Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And as you can see here, I just got my first package from Misfits Market. So I usually do not like doing unboxing videos, but I figured I'll go ahead and do this one. And I have no idea. I mean, I know what I ordered. I just have no idea what anything's going to look like in here. I don't even know how much of each thing I got, except for the things that I ordered on top of the regular package. And I went with the bigger size package and decided to start with a bi-monthly delivery. Now, if I'm happy with what I have in here, I might start doing a weekly delivery, just depending on what there is, because if I get too much of any one thing, there's always many ways of preservation: freezing, canning, dehydrating, and so on. So let's go ahead and open up this box. I did go as far as opening the tape, but I haven't dug anything out yet. So I wanted to get a look at how it's packaged to start with. So they have this nice insulated layer here. Great, everything in here is very cold. This still has ice in it. This arrived Federal Express, so which is nice because we get our Federal Express deliveries earlier. They're the first ones that come in the day. So these were a couple of things I ordered to go with it. So this wasn't part of the regular. I just added these in because I love mini bell peppers, sweet peppers like this, but I never can find organic ones. So this was really great to be able to get these, because when it comes to sweet peppers, you really want to go organic, because those are one of the ones that are on the dirty dozen for, you know, when it comes to organic versus non-organic. But anyway, those look beautiful. The cilantro, wow, that looks great. That looks, I don't even see how that could not be good for the store. This is beautiful. This looks better than a lot of the cilantro I bought at the store. So I'm probably gonna, since I don't plan on using a lot of this right away, I'll probably be freezing some of it up for using to make my homemade salsas later on once my tomatoes are ready. I got a couple of English cucumbers. Now remember, all the things in this box are organic. So we do like cucumbers, and it's going to be a while, because the date that I'm shooting this is actually May 6th. I only just got my cucumbers planted a few days ago. So it'll be a while before we have cucumbers. If they grow for us this year. They didn't even grow. I didn't even get any germination last year. It was crazy. Let me show you how everything else looks in here. So it's all just in there like that. You know, they're not individually wrapped or anything, but nothing looks bruised or damaged from what I can tell. So let's go ahead and finish pulling the rest of this stuff out. So I think I got 2 different types of mangoes. So there's those ones. I did get some pears. Love pears, and we don't have a pear tree yet. I think these look beautiful. And again, organic pears. We can find organic apples at our local store, but we get plenty of apples from our own trees. But organic pears are usually harder to find. I got some avocados. They weren't a bad price. These were an add-on item. They're very hard, but avocados, as you know, ripen quickly. So I would rather buy avocados that aren't ripe and then let them ripen on their own. They'll even ripen in the fridge, but you can just set them in a window for a day or two, and usually they're just right. I got some grapefruit, because we love grapefruit. Look at the size of these things. These are beautiful. I did get 2 different types of oranges. I got some mandarins, and I got some caracaras. Sometimes our store would have the caracaras, organic ones, but they haven't had them in a long time. Oh yes, and I went ahead and added some fennel to my list, because the year I tried to grow fennel, it didn't do super great for me. So you can eat the greens, you can eat this part right here, and I don't think I've ever tried this part of the fennel. I've always just had fennel seed, and when I grew it that year, I did get plenty of greens, and I was actually adding it to salads, and it was quite tasty. So those look beautiful to me. Got 2 different types of onions. I got yellow. Again, all these just look beautiful. I don't see anything wrong with them. Okay, this one might be shaped a little funny. I did get some radishes, a couple of bunches of those. And then this was another add-on, was pineapple. Not always easy to get organic pineapple around here. Now, pineapple would be considered a clean 15, but since I do like making vinegar out of the rind of the pineapple, And maybe I'll do a video just on that, because, you know, I don't do videos on every single vinegar I make because it's all virtually the same, but maybe I'll do a video on making the pineapple rind vinegar. Now, I would say I'm not super thrilled with the carrots. I ordered carrots and they're just kind of tossed in here loosely like everything else. Not so much that though, it's that I was really hoping I would get more of the organic carrots. But only reason I added these to my order was because I'm out of raw carrots. I have lots of canned carrots and I wanted some raw ones on hand for when I'm doing sautés or whatever it is where I want raw carrots or just to snack on. So that's the only thing as far as amount goes, as I really wish I would have got a bigger amount of carrots, but that's okay compared to everything else I'm getting. Now, these mangoes I typically like better than the other ones. Now, when you go to Misfit Market, if you haven't been there before, it's once you get your account set up, you order so many things from each group. And I think they're grouped according to pricing. And so probably the things in the lower price range are the ones you get the most of. Mangoes tend to be pretty expensive, especially here. So I have, I have 4 of these, and 3 of these just look like they need to be a little more ripe. And you can see some defects in the skin, but again, they don't look bruised or damaged, and they're not rotten. None of these things look rotten in any form. So far I'm quite pleased. I got some organic lemons. Another thing that's very difficult to find around here are organic lemons. Lots of pear. It's another pear. I would say the fruit, most of it needs time to ripen. It's all a little bit on the green side, but I'm not worried about that. A lot of that stuff will ripen on its own. And then you can see here, this insulation layer is around the whole entire box. So you got it on the bottom, you got it around the edges, and then across the top, and then they have the ice pack in there, and like I said, it still had ice in it. Everything in this box is still cold. So looking at all the items I got and for the price I ended up paying, well, plus it also helped that even before I was able to actually build my box, somebody had gone through the referral link and signed up, and I'll make sure I put that down below, and because of that I was able to get $25 off this order. So even with the added items I put in here, I still didn't pay very much altogether. And I would say, knowing how much organic produce is, especially locally, this is a really great deal. I don't have to drive 60 to 75 miles away to the closest organic store. And so not only am I paying for my time to drive in there, the fuel and wear and tear on the rig, I'm paying even more per pound. And all of this stuff looks just as beautiful here as what I can get in there, or the few things I could get down at my local store, which it is a great store. They just don't carry as many organic items as I would like to have. Anyway, so there we go. I'm happy with it. So go ahead and go through that link to Misfits Market. It'll be my referral link. You don't have to sign up. It might not even be available in your area. It only just became available in Washington State, and I was actually very surprised that they would even deliver to Forks. A lot of places like this won't even deliver to Forks, so I was super thrilled because we are so remote. I forgot to explain off the top. Usually when something is called misfit, it's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's anything that has a blemish. And again, some of this stuff, I can't even figure out what's wrong with this. But I've seen the stuff that our local store has to throw out. And there's nothing wrong with it, but they can't sell it, so they have to throw it out. There might be slight imperfections, and so these are items that can get culled from going onto the shelves in the grocery store. So Misfits Market rescues these items and then makes them available to everyone else at a lower price than what you would pay in the store anyway. All right, well, I hope you found this video helpful, and check and see if it's available in your area. And if you wouldn't mind, please go through our referral link. That will help us out quite a bit. And you can also make your own referral link and share that with friends and get $25 off your next box through Misfits Market. So that's open to everyone. You don't have to be a content creator, a blog writer in order to get that referral link. Anyone can do it. If you're using Misfits Market, go ahead and share with us your own testimonials down below. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Just go ahead and share what you think. So far, I'm very pleased with what I have. Even though I haven't tasted anything yet, I can tell some stuff just needs time, but it looks beautiful to me. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.